let's go catch another one. Press play. Welcome to Colorado, Joe.
Yep.
And those folks in front of us are probably not really happy right now. We're in a rainstorm on Red Mountain. Now it's sleeting, hence the white splashes on the windshield. Good news is there are blue skies on the horizon. Got to travel down through these switchbacks, and on the descent you fall into a little town. This is Silverton behind me, just tucked away down inside the mountain. Just an awesome drive. I think the town of Ouray is next. This is Ouray? I thought we went through Silverton.
No, that was, you remember we said.
Oh, we already went through Silverton. Yeah, Joe. This is Ouray. What a cool town.
Yeah.
Whatever its name is. Pretty awesome. Reputation of Riggs is holding up. You guys have been very helpful.
Appreciate it. Always glad to help.
All right, thanks a lot.
Yeah, no problem.
Just stopped in at Riggs Fly Shop in Ridgeway. Got about another hour to go up to the Black Canyon. Picked up a new hat.
It's good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's good on you.
Yeah,
Thanks, Joe.
it's all right.
What'd you buy?
I bought some flies. That's it.
Just some flies?
Yep, that's it. Bought $50 worth of flies. I'll probably use 2 of them.
That's
As
true.
normally is the case.
They were very helpful. Sort of set my mind at ease about the uncertainty of getting a permit and getting down there. So looks like everything is in good order. We've just got an hour drive left. I imagine it'll be just as gorgeous as the 2 hours it took to get to this point. And hopefully we'll be in the canyon soon, fishing down at East Portal, getting our campsite set up, and gearing up for tomorrow. In the meantime, colorful Colorado.
Hello, good afternoon.
Need a park map today?
That'd be great, please. Thank you.
All right, we just checked in at the South Rim Visitor Center, and we're gonna head to our South Rim campsite, which is, according to Joe, B016 Loop B. Is that correct?
Right.
All right, we're gonna go drop JN. That probably stands for Joe Nash. Reserved for 2 nights. B16. Take a look. So we just got a nice picnic table here. Fire site. That looks like our tents are going to go down there. All right, we got camps partially set up here, but we got to get back to the visitor center to pick up our permit.
Lots can be useful. You want to bring those required. Everyone has feelings about them, but photos. We have photos of some of the routes and what they look like. The routes in the South Rim. So I've got Gunnison right here. There's both.
How many nights can you stay down there?
14 is the cap. Not like we recommend staying down there 14 nights because that's a long time. So keep this permit with you at all times in the canyon and then return it to us when you get out, either in person or at the drop box outside the front doors.
Okay, well, do. Thank you very much.
Yep.
Joe and I just scored our wilderness permit for the Warner route, and we're pretty excited to be able to get that. And so now we're just walking down behind the visitor center to get our first look at the canyon. Hey Joe, stick your head in here. That's a 2,200 feet descent down into that canyon wall.
Incredible.
And we're gonna figure out how to get down there tomorrow morning.
We are. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty epic. It's gonna be something we remember probably for the rest of our lives.
Man, it's just getting more and more exciting the more you look down there. First look at Streamside, down here at the East Portal entrance.
All right, let's go fishing.
Well, I hiked all the way up here, what's called the Devil's Backbone. There it is. But if I go up any further and descend back down, it's probably going to require an hour. And since we're just fishing the evening here, I think I'm just going to head back down and work my way upstream. There's plenty of good fishing water upstream from here, so I'm not going to risk climbing anymore. Sure, I can find some fish down there. All right, we're recording our first fish. Well done, Joe. All right.
Right there, and I was just, I mean, I didn't hit it immediately. I didn't even know I had a fish, and I was going to take the slack out of my rod, and there was a fish on that.
All right.
So,
good call, good change up. Let's get him in.
I'm gonna try. He's, I think he's a decent fish.
Looks like a decent fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, let him run.
Yeah. Good thing is he's gonna get tired.
Yep, just let him. This is live documentary of our first fish on the Gunnison. That's a big fish. That's a big fish, Joe. It's colorful as hell. Could be just a big stripe on the rainbow. Ah, Joe, you did it, man. We got it. It was a nice long fight.
It's a nice way to kick off the Gunnison. That's a beast.
It's a big fish. Woo-hoo! Yeah. All right. Yeah, there we go. Well done, Joe.
Thanks, man.
Yes,
Beast.
good start.
Nice big female.
Yeah.
Rainbow.
We're gonna use Joe's camera to get a picture.
Okay. It's right there. Just hit the white one. Ready?
Yep. Beautiful fish, Joe. I heard a big fish jump, and I went to turn to Joe and said, Joe, did you see that big fish jump? It turns out it's on the end of his line. Then Joe says, I think I figured something out. They're nice rainbow. See how long it takes to get him in. Figured he'd run. Ugh. Fat guy. Really fat.
What did he take? Rainbow Warrior or the...
Really fat rainbow. Ah, beautiful. Just right underneath the...
Took that flashback pheasant tail.
Yeah. So I clearly fell in, but that's not my biggest concern. Because as I was rinsing my socks out, Joe is downstream yelling for me. There is a bear on the other side of the river. Oh, shit. The bear's eating off that tree. What an eventful evening. There are fish rising behind me. There's a bear feeding right up in a tree right there across the river. And Joe's below me just hooking up. And I'm freaking soaking wet. What a night. What a night. I gotta go get my rod because I'm not gonna let these fish feed by themselves. And that bear might just come right down. That bear might come right down in that green pasture. It'd be pretty cool. Beautiful sunset on the canyon walls. Video doesn't do it justice. Gosh, just gorgeous. Gorgeous down here. All right, the sun has set on the canyon wall. The bear's feeding across the river. I took a dunk. I figured we're still here, it's dark, let's throw a streamer on. And you know what happens when I throw streamers on. Man, as Joe said, what a rally. All right, easy, bud. Yeah, look at that guy. All right, Chris White, this is on your streamer, bud. Good fish. Yeah. All right. Thanks, Joe.
You got it, buddy. Good job. Nice fish.
And that's a wrap on the first 4 hours of the Gunnison.
Yeah, it was memorable.
We made more memories in 4 hours on the Gunnison than we did the first 4 days on the San Juan.
Yep.
Good stuff.
Yep, good stuff.
Hey, Joe.
Yeah.
I'm coming out. Are you ready for me?
Ready for you. Good morning.
Morning, Joe.
So good to see your face.
Thank you. Are you ready to hike today?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's pack this stuff up and get down in that canyon. You wouldn't know it, but right over that horizon is a canyon. Be careful where you step. Time for a quick charge. do it. Extra clothes, check. Rain gear, check. Tent, sleeping bag, pillow, check. Sleeping bag, check. Bladder, check. Candy, sacrament, extra water, check. Dry bag, jet boil, food, check. Reels, rod, net, check. Fishing gear, check. Waders, wading shoes, water shoes, check. Now the question is, Joe, how in the world am I gonna get all that in that bag?
I know.
Let's figure this out and get going. All right, we're getting ready to drive to our parking spot. This is probably the last moment we have signal for about 48 hours. So we're gonna give our lovely wives and families a call, check in with them, tell them we love them, and then we're gonna head down into the Black Canyon of the Gunnison National Park. We are currently right here. We gotta drive the road all the way to High Point, and we're going to hike this inner canyon route called Warner Route all the way down to the river, and we're going to set up camp there. Love you, sweetheart. Have a good day, school, Autumn, Graydon. First day school. All right, we're parked here at High Point and we found the trailhead. This is the Warner Point Trail. You could see the distance there. We're about 2,500 feet above the river right now. We're going to take this trail until we get the unmarked route. We have some pictures of some landmarks and how to navigate the route down to the canyon. So Joe and I are going to throw our packs on, and we're going to navigate this trail and Warner route down to the river. Oh gosh, what are we doing?
Here comes the car.
This is the opposite side of the canyon, overlooking the Montrose area on the north side of the trail here. Absolutely gorgeous view. Hey Joe, aren't we supposed to be going down? Why are we going up?
That first hill when you go to the slough,
Yeah, right.
just to kind of say how we're doing.
Go get a look at the canyon. Guess you can see why they call it the Black Canyon. Lots of black shadows. All right, we just got to the end of the Warner Trail. Beyond this point is a wilderness permit is required, which we attained yesterday. Now the trail turns into a route because it's not really marked, and you just kind of have to find your way down.
Whoa, that is dangerous.
All right, we're coming down through the wilderness section. We're losing elevation fast. We're still in the trees though, in the shade, which is nice. But we're going to be dropping into the canyon rock section here real soon, I presume.
Okay, have fun.
A little slippery here. Slip number one.
Yep, that's a slippery rock.
All right, definitely entering into the rock section. We got our first rock to climb down. I think the best approach here is to take the packs off. Go head down. I'll hand you the pack. Or you just grab it. Imagine tomorrow, Joe, we'll get a better look at this going up, but there's a slight preview.
Just wanted to make sure what it was. Okay.
Beautiful. There's first sight of the river. We got a ways to go. All right, we need a slight gear adjustment. For Joe going down, we keep catching the net. So we're gonna take this thing off. We're gonna stick it. So you're a little higher now, Joe, so you're gonna have to duck. Hey, Carl, we need to get Joe a Jennings net for the next hike down in here. We still got a ways down to go, but it's definitely opening up a bit here. Well, we can't go down that without climbing gear, so we evidently made a wrong turn. We have to climb back up just a little bit and find the trail.
Know you've been a good friend, and that's in the thick and thin, and I know it's never gonna end, 'cause you've been a good friend.
One down, one to go.
Let's not tell our family we did it.
I just got it on video. We're gonna have to take note of this rock cropping on the way back up because it gets kind of dicey here. We clearly made a wrong turn, as you saw in the recent footage, but we're just checking now to see if that actually isn't the trail up this way instead of right behind me. All right, so Joe just verified that instead of going to the left on the way back up, there's less chance of dying going right. So we're gonna go that way, back up. Look here, Joe. So Joe's having trouble figuring out how to get his net down the hill, so I think plan C.
Probably have no D or F, E.
He's just gonna wear it down like that. All right, there you go. These are some serious descent on these rocks. You just gotta get on your butt and scoot down. Kicking rocks. Joe's got this. Here you go. You going left? Yeah. All right. Either way, you got to get on your butt, I think. Keep that pack behind you, uphill. There we go. Boot, scoot, and boogie. We're 2 miles in, 2 miles down, I should say. And we're getting to that point where we can start looking back up and seeing just how far we've dropped down Probably have another half mile to go until we get to the river.
It's like 150 yards or so, last scramble down to the water. You can see the water, which is good, but it's not necessarily like close. You can hear it. So you just have to, we're still up high, so.
Yeah, we're gonna get down there real fast. I think you can see the water from here. It's down there somewhere. I can hear it over the panting and pulsating heartbeat. All right, Joe has found the river. There we are. That's us for the next 24 hours. Gorgeous. And this is what we've been searching for. The Gunnison River in the Black Canyon. Welcome to the river, Joe.
Thank you. Long way down, that was tough.
Yeah.
All right, Augie, how you feeling?
Pretty exhausted,
Yep.
but I also feel like hoppers might be working today.
Yep, there's lots of hoppers here.
You see that on my hat? Time to cool off, man. That was intense. My hips started giving out on the way, like the last 150-yard scramble. Oh.
Yeah.
Made it to the river. Man, that was tough. I can only imagine tomorrow when we try to get up out of here. And things just got a little bit more interesting too, because there are some campers up there. Joe's greeting them now. Turns out they're lost. They have no idea how to get back up here. So they have enough food for today. They're considered missing, so we might end up seeing a ranger down here today. But they asked if we could lead them out tomorrow when we leave. So it looks like we got company. This trip just gets more and more interesting with each and every passing hour. Well, I just ate an apple to help replenish my my body a bit. Now it's time for some sugar, which to me is one of the basic food groups. Doesn't look so steep from down here, but right there is the gully we climbed down, and it was challenging for sure. Definitely need some time to recover before you go back up, so glad to be staying the night. Joe has scoped out our tent site for the night right along the river, and as I mentioned earlier, you can see over there are some tents and some folks who made it down here a couple nights ago, but they couldn't find their way back up that ravine, so we're going to take them back up tomorrow. But they got plenty of food, and we've got plenty of time to fish, set up camp, and going to be an enjoyable day and evening down here. All right, time to set behind us the descent down here, the rescue plan tomorrow. Let's go catch some fish.
All right, sounds good. That's what we're here for.
Rig up our gear and get on the river.
Right. Got a pole.
Right.
So,
All right, let's see. Oh yeah. Good job, Joe.
thanks, man.
That's a nice big. That's a fat fish. Look at that thing.
It's a great
He's chunky. Let's get some light on him. Yeah. Turn his head towards me. Yeah, there you go. Look at that.
Yeah.
Good.
I bet he was just right in these ripples. Nice
Right.
and shallow.
Yep. The fishing's a little slow this afternoon. Joe's picked up 2, a brown trout and a rainbow trout. He's sort of tight lining behind all the boulders and the riffles. I had 3 on, and I'm 0 for 3. I just can't land them today. I've just been finding some deep holes and indicator fishing with pheasant tails and stoneflies. I have no idea which of those two flies is working because I just can't. The fish hook up and then they just take off, and I lose them. So hopefully things will cheer up here for me, and I'll get some footage of some of these monster rainbows that are in here. I'm gone. At least I landed them. It was like my 10th fish of the day, but I haven't landed one. And I guess there's no evidence that I landed that one either. But stay tuned. It's not my first fish of the day, but it is a Gunnison brown trout. So you'll never see a more beautiful trout in a more beautiful place than this. So it counts. It's been a very long, hot, exhausting day. I've had plenty of hookups. I've only landed one small brown trout. Joe and I have been picking up large fish in this run just up from the campsite about a half mile. We could not net them, but this time we prevailed. We tried to fail, but this time we prevailed, and we got ourselves one of the famed Gunnison rainbows, 20 inches or so. Oh, we're gonna measure this fish. Ooh, sitting in this water feels good. Finally getting a big fish to the shore in the net feels exceptional. He is the full length of this net. Look at this. From there to there. Joe, look. Yeah.
Augie. Big fish.
Woo-hoo. Yeah. All right, Joe and I came back from fishing this afternoon after I caught that big Gunnison rainbow. We just got camp set up here and dinner prepped. So we got about another hour of daylight. We're gonna go fish for a bit. The sun is setting behind me on the canyon wall. Let's see if we can get that up there. There it is, yes. So this is our evening view. But hopefully we get a couple more fish before the night's over. All right, I'm off on my own. I went downstream. So I got to use Carl's net, Jennings net, put on the same rig that I used earlier today when I caught that big rainbow. And this fish isn't as big, but it's definitely the biggest brown trout I caught today. All the brown trout have been 12 inches or smaller. So, yepper. Love it. Gunnison brown trout. Woohoo! Yeah! Haha! All right, Joe is our chef tonight. Using the jet boil. Packed down here a bag of chips. And now we're gonna make, what do we got here?
Happy hour pico de gallo.
Happy hour? Well, that reminds me. Look here, my friend.
Oh, perfect.
We still have the sacrament left from our good friend Jameson. Whiskey named Weller. It's like having Eric Weller and Jameson right here with us at camp. Huh. We shall partake. Wouldn't be a proper visit with my friend Jameson without participating and celebrating the sacrament. Now, would it, buddy?
No, you need the sacrament. We're just gonna find which one you need.
This is what real, true friends
Weller.
are for. Fill up the flask before a good hike. It just seems appropriate too that the whiskey's named Weller,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Okay.
Curtis, wish you were here, bud.
Yeah.
Step forward a little bit. All right, we'll see you, buddy.
Catch lots of fish.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. Ooh. Thanks for the tour of the
Yeah, it's
farm.
awesome. Absolutely. Thanks
Lazy
for swinging
DJ
by.
Ranch, cattle ranch. Wish you were coming up to the Gunnison with us, but we'll send you pictures.
It'd be nice. I wish you guys were helping me load hay.
Well, that's why we're leaving, so you don't make us.
You stay much longer and you're gonna get to work.
That's all right. That would also include the hot tub and a whiskey treatment.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yep.
But then that would probably lead to you putting me on that Mustang.
And you get roped. So
And
he's
then
gonna
you would
get
rope
roped.
me off of it. Oh, I love you, brother.
Me too, man.
All right, we'll see you soon.
Okay.
Good morning, Gunnison. I am so sore. I have no idea how I'm going to hike out of here today. But I'm not worried about that right now because I have fish to catch. Hey, Joe. Are you awake? Let's go fishing. Some coffee?
Yes. Very much so.
Coffee. There's no question that God has made this place beautiful. It's also nice to know, though, that humanity has made this place functional. All right, last night we walked upstream from the campsite. Did pretty well up there. This morning we got a few hours to fish before we hike out of here. And you can see Joe there. We're just working our way downstream. It seems a bit more remote. The water seems a bit more rapid down here. I'm pretty sure we can find some fish. Hey Joe, I think I can cross here. I'm gonna cross here, okay? All right. I don't think so. Streamer fishing almost always pays off. So I'm downstream dicking around with streamer fishing. A lot of fun, by the way. And Joe's upstream putting on a nymph clinic, of course. Said he needs some help. So here we go. That doesn't come off.
What?
Need help? Oh, yeah. Beautiful. He's in there, waiting for the big reveal. Oh, I see his face. Hi there, buddy. Oh man, he's got like a big lump on his back. I just love these fish in the background. Oh, look at that. Well done, buddy. Joe wasn't only kind enough to tell me what to use and where to cast, but he also netted my fish. And this is what happens when you crowd Joe's hole. Thanks, Joe.
Man, these guys.
That looks like a worm. Put on that San Juan worm, suspended high in the water column. He nearly hit this thing as soon as it hit the water. Another beautiful, my goodness. Yeah, he took the San Juan worm right there. Oh gosh, a lovely fish. Thank you, Lord. That's a good way to end the day, right before a big long hike up this canyon. Yes.
Alrighty. Augie has discovered a secret here that a San Juan worm fished right below the surface.
This thing has got some beautiful red spots to it. Look at the red spots on that thing. Woo! What a beautiful little brown trout.
Sure is.
My goodness, got him on the San Juan worm.
Oh yeah, I got him already. There we go. Nice.
This little run's serving us well, buddy.
Yeah.
All right, Joe and I are working our way up this little channel. There's an island here. I'm gonna go around the channel, and that's our campsite up there. And it's been serving us quite well. I got that big rainbow. I landed a small little brown, but Joe also got himself a nice brown here. All right, look here, bud. All right, let him just slide him into the water.
You ready?
Right here in front of the camera. See you, buddy. Not even hard anymore. What a way to finish the day. Love it. Let's go catch another one. Press play. Yeah. Oh, he's running. Whoa. Took me all the way downstream. That's the biggest brown yet. All right. This is not getting old at all. Might have to stay down here another night. Yeah. Whew. That's a nice one. Very nice fish right there. Nice long skinny fish. There it goes. Well, Joe, that's a wrap. Time to hike up the mountain. Have to go next door over there and get our friends from Missouri. I'm going to try and serve as a guide on the way up the mountain. But we had an excellent 24 hours down here in the canyon. Time to hike up. I'm not going to expend any more energy than I need to, so I will not be videotaping or documenting the hike up.
But it's going to be painful.
Yes.
Hot. And
Hot.
You know, you mentioned that we're guiding this couple up. I have a question for you. How many times have you navigated your way up that canyon before as the guide today?
Never once.
Oh, okay.
Never
This
once.
should be fun.
Yeah.
Be a lot of fun.
But every guide in a drift boat has to guide down the river for the first time.
That's right.
Right. We're just going to catch a bit of shade here and
Hydrate.
hydrate a little bit more, get our wits about us, and we're going to head up that ravine right there. The last known recording of Joe Nash and Augie Hurst. Let's go get him.
Let's go see your family.
Let's go find our family. All right, I said I wasn't going to make any videos on the climb up out of here, but we've made it up 1 mile, 1,000 feet. Our travel trail companions, Tanya and Cesar. And there is the view of halfway up. 1,000 feet elevation gain. Our campsite was right down where the river is. You can almost see the little outhouse if you look close. So, but now we still got another 1,000 feet elevation to gain. We're almost 3 hours in. We're thinking it's going to take us 5-6 hours to get out of here. So we're halfway in 3 hours. Looks like we're on schedule. Just going to go walk and stand in front of that Yeah, you can kind of see.
Okay. I think this is good.
Yep, that's good. Just don't block the view. All right.
Where are you going?
Right next to you, buddy. All right.
I'm sure you need
Everybody take a step forward.
it. All right, get up here. Okay. Not to look like a giant.
All right, everybody step to the right.
Okay.
All right, there we go.
Right.
Sure. All right,
I'll
there we
stop
go.
free.
All right, everywhere with the camera, we're actually taking a video.
All right. I'll just still shot it.
All right, good to be with you guys.
Okay, alrighty.
Thank you.
Enjoy your rest of the way out.
To tell the story.
See ya.
Thank you.
Good to meet you all. Glad we made it out together.
Alrighty.
That's a wrap for that hike. Whew.